The night Daniel almost lost everything, the woman sent to destroy him was standing right beside him. He did not know it yet, and she did not know that before the night ended, she would have to make the hardest choice of her life. Destroy the man she had been sent to ruin, or betray the powerful people who sent her. Daniel Okafor was one of the most successful businessmen in Lagos. He built his company from nothing. No rich parents, no powerful connections, just hard work, sleepless nights, and a mind that never stopped planning. But success has a strange way of creating enemies. Some people admire you, others quietly wait for the day you fall. One of those people was Victor Adeyemi. Victor used to be Daniel's business partner many years ago, but greed broke their friendship. Victor believed Daniel had betrayed him, and for years, he waited patiently for revenge. Victor did not want to fight Daniel in public. He wanted something deeper, something that would destroy Daniel slowly, emotionally, financially, and completely. So he created a plan, and that plan involved a woman named Zara. Zara was beautiful, intelligent, and extremely careful. She had grown up in a difficult environment. Life had taught her that survival sometimes meant doing things she was not proud of. Victor approached her with an offer. "Get close to Daniel Okafor," he said. "Gain his trust. Make him fall in love with you." Then Victor leaned forward and lowered his voice. "And when the time is right, destroy him." Zara hesitated. "What exactly do you want me to do?" Victor smiled coldly. "Information, access, influence. Once he trusts you, the rest will be easy." The amount of money Victor offered was more than Zara had ever seen in her life. Money that could change everything for her. After a long silence, she finally said the word Victor was waiting for. "Okay." 2 weeks later, Zara entered Daniel's life. Not by accident. Nothing about it was accidental. She carefully studied his routine, his favorite restaurants, his business events, his schedule. Then one evening, their paths crossed. Daniel had just finished a long meeting and was leaving a hotel restaurant when he saw her. Zara stood near the entrance, looking frustrated. Her phone had died and she was struggling to call a ride. Daniel noticed, and then he asked, "Are you okay?" He asked politely. Zara looked up. For a brief moment, their eyes met. She gave a small embarrassed smile. "My phone died and I can't get a ride." Daniel laughed softly. "That is a problem we can solve." Within minutes, he arranged a ride for her. Before she left, Zara turned back. "Thank you, Mr. Okafor." Daniel raised an eyebrow. "You know who I am?" She smiled. "You are hard to miss." That night should have been the end of it, but it wasn't. Over the next few weeks, Zara kept appearing in Daniel's world, sometimes at business events, sometimes at restaurants, sometimes by what looked like coincidence. Slowly, conversations began. Daniel was surprised by how easy it was to talk to her. She was smart, funny, And unlike many people around him, she did not seem impressed by his words, or at least that is what he thought. But every conversation had a hidden purpose. Zara was collecting information, learning about his company, his projects, his plans. And every week, she reported back to Victor, and Victor was pleased. "You are doing well," he said. "Soon, he will trust you completely." But something unexpected began happening. The more time Zara spent with Daniel, the harder it became to remember why she was there. Daniel was not the arrogant businessman she expected. He was kind and thoughtful. He treated his employees with respect. He even spent weekends visiting an orphanage he secretly funded. One evening, after visiting the orphanage together, Zara asked him a question. "Why do you do all this?" Daniel shrugged. "I grew up with nothing. If I can help someone avoid that struggle, why wouldn't I?" That answer stayed in Zara's mind long after she went home. For the first time since the mission began, she felt something dangerous. Guilt. Meanwhile, Victor was becoming impatient. "Enough small talk," he told her one day. "It's time for the final stage." Victor explained the plan. Daniel was about to sign a massive investment deal. If Zara could gain access to certain confidential information and pass it to Victor, Victor could sabotage the deal. Daniel's company would collapse. His reputation would be destroyed. Everything he built would disappear. Victor looked at Zara carefully. "Don't forget why you are doing this." Zara nodded quietly. But inside her heart was heavy. Days later, Daniel invited her to dinner. It was supposed to be a normal evening, but something about the way he looked at her felt different. Halfway through the meal, Daniel reached across the table. "Zara, there's something I need to tell you." She felt her chest tighten. "I did not plan for this," he continued. "But somewhere along the way, I fell in love with you." The word hit her like a storm. For a moment, she couldn't speak. Daniel smiled nervously. "I know this might be sudden, but I needed to be honest." At that moment, Zara realized something terrifying. She had also fallen in love with him. And now, the mission was no longer just a job. It was a choice. A choice that could destroy someone she cared about. Hi besties. Now that Zara has fallen in love, she will have to make the hardest choice of her life. Will she destroy the man she had been sent to run, or betray Victor, the man who sent her? Please don't forget to subscribe and watch out for part 2. Bye guys.